to play, spielen. In our last lesson, you learned how to say I play, ich spiele, I play, ich spiele, I play, ich spiele. What you've done here is basically memorize the form. But let's go beyond memorization. How can you do this for any regular verb? It's very simple. To figure out the form for any regular verb in the first person, which is the ich form, the I form, all you have to do is drop the en or the n from the infinitive and add e for ich. So for example, spielen. All you have to do is drop that en, and what you're left with is what is referred to as the root of the verb. So this is the root. The root of the verb spielen is spiel. Since you're choosing the subject pronoun ich, all you have to do is add an e. And so we have the form ich spiele. Remember that a verb in the present tense can mean one of three things depending on the context. So ich spiele can mean I play, I do play, or I am playing. So now that you know how to do that, let's add to your vocabulary with some new verbs, and we're going to conjugate them. So the first one is to go, gehen, gehen, to go. To need, brauchen, brauchen. To bring, bringen, bringen. To find, finden, finden. To ask, fragen, fragen. To buy, KAUFEN, KAUFEN. To love, LIEBEN, LIEBEN. If you remember the rule, you can put all of these verbs in the present tense in the first person, which is the ich form, first person singular. So let's look at some examples and see what you can do. Gehen. Remember, gehen is to go. So drop the en, add an e, and you have ich gehe, ich gehe. Remember that when you conjugate a verb in the present tense, it can mean one of three things. So ich gehe can mean I go, I do go, or I am going. Again, depending on the context. Brauchen, to need. Drop the en, add the e, ich brauche, ich brauche. This can mean I need, I do need, or I am needing. Bringen, to bring. Drop the en, add the e, ich bringe. This can mean I bring, I do bring, or I am bringing. Finden, to find. Drop the en and add the e, and you have ich finde. This can mean I find, I do find, or I am finding. Fragen, to ask. Drop the en, add the e, ich frage. I ask, I do ask, I am asking. Kaufen, to buy. Drop the en, add the e, ich kaufe, ich kaufe. I buy, I do buy, or I am buying. Lieben, to love. Drop the en, ich liebe. I love, I do love, or I am loving. Did you just hear that? You know what that is? That is the sound of your abilities growing by leaps and bounds. Okay, so to continue learning and go on to the next lesson, click on the video that appears here on your screen. I'll see you soon. Bis bald.